What about now? Yeah. Crazy mic. Let me try something else. What about now? Is that better? Massive echo, right? There's still a lot of echo. What about now? Still a lot. They're just an echo, huh? Man. Let me try something else. Got another idea.
Oh, it's all good now?
Heat Visuals. Who is that? Who are you? Heat Visuals? Really? Okay. I hear like a baby, like reverb coming out. If you wanna jump on though, Omer. I know it's late where you're at, but I'm testing out the new system, drawing your or inking up your character a bit, and trying out these new Dollar Tree pins. So right now I'm using the zebra, and then I got this other one too right here. It's called the manga tank. $1.25. These things are pretty good, man. So I'm gonna mess with that a little bit, and then there's this one right here. I shot you the link. It should be in your DM. And then this one right here, man, this thing is awesome. This is just like a micro tip brush pen. They're $1.25 and they're archival. Yeah, I was just using it on some Hellware pages right now, and it works great. I want to go back and buy all of them. So, just cool to have different, I guess, different, more options. Try to hop on with try to hop on your stream tomorrow. Just gets kind of late sometimes. There we go. Should have went through. Let me see. Set it again. There we go. Yes, Truth Grinder. I am USA. Thanks for stopping by. I just started doing live draw streams. I'm doing different setups and whatnot. Right now, I'm drawing with Dollar Tree pins. Yes, USA. They got really good pins right now. Surprisingly. No, I'm a West Coast. Let's see here. But yeah, this is my buddy's character Glitch. Just learning a little bit about him right now. Really like the design. Fun looking character. So I wanted to draw a little bit. And I know whatchamacallit, where you at? Let's see here. Heat Visuals. Heat Visuals. I know who you are, but I don't know who you are. I don't want to dox you either if I find out who you are. So let's see here. K-pop junkie. Thanks for stopping by. Just doing a little drawing right now of Omer's character. Yeah, Rob Liefeld's got a new YouTube channel. He's got like just a few subscribers. I was watching it. It's pretty cool stuff. It's from his like Robservation channel, pretty much. Drinking my Dunkin'. Let's see here. Yeah. Talking about the 90s comics. Pretty crazy. And how a lot of the comics now is they don't really, I don't know, try as hard in some ways. And some of that I can agree with. Just like, I don't know, man. A lot of people hate the 90s art, but I really dig it. That was my era. It's when I grew up, you know. I liked reading the Max. That was a really cool book. It's a fun character though, right here. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like those ninjas that we liked growing up, you know, through GI Joe and stuff like that. He's got the swords, the blades. Omer has a really good time with the characters too. I tried to throw some of his characters in here. I forgot all their names, but he's definitely taken on the cartel. I'm gonna have him fighting out in front of a mission, and I kind of made this like kind of like this dad character. He's like looks like he came from the gun range, and he's got a little jetpack, and I give him some ice picks. So I'm gonna call him Ice Pick. I don't know. Fuck it. That'll be pretty funny. Yeah. Ice Pick. Put in some shoulder straps right now. Yeah. Wrinkle in there. Seen that new Spider-Man Noir trailer. The movie's looking pretty cool. Got definite Sin City vibes. Sin City was awesome. Get a little lagged out. There we go. Got this mech on the side of his skull. Want to put that in there. Trying to keep it gangster with his design as much as possible. Probably gonna have this out in front of the Alamo. Alamo. The Alamo. Yeah, that was Pee-wee's Big Adventure. I don't know if you guys ever watched that. Tim Burton's first movie. I'm a kid of the 90s, man. I used to watch Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Movie was pretty funny. Pee-wee's Playhouse. It's funny how many people got their career from being on that show. Was it Lawrence Fishburne was like Cowboy Pete or something like that? And then what was it? Rob Zombie. He was the like set designer, I believe, on Pee-wee's Playhouse. It's a lot of people on that show. It's crazy. Yeah, and then he like went on to be in was it Buffy the Vampire Slayer? That movie, pretty funny with Rutger Hauer. Ton of people in that movie. Let's see here. It's almost Wednesday. I think a lot of books are coming out today too. I know that new Battle Beast is coming out from was it Image? Definitely put that on my pull. Looking forward to that Battle Beast. Yeah, I was never really into Invincible, but that TV show was freaking awesome. And I like that character, big white lion looking dude. Lion looking alien. Some say he's always up for a challenge. Pretty cool. And then that oh, what up, Halder? Thanks for stopping by, man. Whatchamacallit, I don't know if okay. I don't know. I don't know if Omer's coming on tonight, but he might be. I think he might be just chilling and watching. Okay. I don't want to tackle that. I'll leave that part for later. Let's see. Maybe I'll get in there a little bit. There we go. A bit of that action. Right. Drinking Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah. Looks like this works out pretty good. Guess I'm not having really any echo. I got echo on my front over here, but I guess you guys aren't hearing any echo, so that's good. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, there's that. I've been watching Tulsa King. I just finished watching Dexter. Was it the prequel show, Original Sin? Thought it was pretty good. I don't think that many people watched it, allegedly that I know. But I guess there's a pretty big resurgence coming with that character. Playing a game. Oh, okay. Well, there he is. What's up, brother?
What's going on? I've been trying to get on, but like I had to unplug my speaker and unplug the USB, and the mic wasn't picking up, and I was like, what is going on with this thing? Ever since StreamYard started updating stuff, like my mic has had problems the last like 2 weeks.
Oh wow. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, it looks awesome, dude. Looks
Oh,
great. I
thanks.
saw your notification and popped up. I'm like, oh shit, he's trying glitch. Oh my god. Oh my god. I gotta go watch him. And then I was like, I can't hear anything. Maybe because sometimes my phone, like, it won't play audio on YouTube. Every once in a while, it gets like hung up or something. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
maybe it's my phone, right? So I came in because I was outside having a smoke, and I came in and I'm like, let me get on the computer real quick. And then there was no audio, and I was like, oh, this guy doesn't know he doesn't have audio. Damn it. So I guess somebody told you too. So.
Yeah, no, it was you. I was waiting for someone to say something, but like there's like echo from my phone, so I'm streaming this from my phone too, and
Right, since you got two cameras set up and they both have mics, you have to turn one of them off or you'll get the echo. Yeah.
But it's weird. Like I got the phone turned off on here, but it won't let me turn it down all the way, so I don't know. Let me try one more thing.
Oh, you sound good now. There's a really light echo that you were talking about that you can hear when you talk louder, but
Hmm.
yeah, I can't hear it over here.
Oh, okay.
What's
No
going on, K-pop? Haldir, thank you, Haldir. Saying hello. Truth Grinder. Whoa, what kind of name is that?
It's a grinder.
Grinder.
The basement of the Alamo. Yeah, I was gonna draw the Alamo like they're fighting out in front of the Alamo. You know, that's nowhere near your house.
That's dope. Oh yeah, that's like 3 hours away, 4 hours away actually. But yeah, it's
How far?
close. I mean, I live in the town called Alamo.
No shit.
Yeah.
So okay, well then it kind of keeps it and keeps it. You know.
Yeah. Glitch will go to San Antonio at some point. There's a character I have called Where Dude.
Oh really?
He's actually like a professional baseball player that is based out of a fictitious baseball team out of San Antonio. So Glitch at some point goes and joins up with him, and this is what he looks like. This is Where Dude here. So he uses baseball bats, and he throws like fastballs and stuff at his enemies. His name's Where Dude, because he got bit by a were jaguar kind of thing, so he calls himself Where Dude. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. This is kind of like a wacky character, but like he's like my semi Bruce Wayne Batman character because he's rich from his baseball endeavor and being a professional baseball player. So he's like a millionaire or semi millionaire. So he uses his money to do good, but he's more wacky and not like Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Ooh, echo.
Try that. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. How's that?
Better, way better.
Is there a lot of echo?
Basement of the Alamo. There was for a second, but you turned it off.
Oh damn,
dude! That deal on those pens, dude. I gotta go check that out because like that's dope, man. Those are great prices. This stuff used to be like really expensive.
Yeah, it's crazy good. Let's see here. Let me fix that.
Here's a glitch that I'm doing that I based on a David Finch piece. Because on Mondays I do Monday night draws with a buddy of mine, and we're using David Finch as our reference, and I'm swiping a bunch of David Finch poses. So like I swipe that Wolverine pose right there. It's for mine.
Oh, okay.
So just trying to get like the lighting and the shading, just trying to learn,
Oh yeah, it's like homage streams kind of in a way, right?
Yeah, they're homages, and we're so like the assignment for Monday was take the pose of something David Finch has drawn and then like make it into your character.
That's sick.
Yeah, so
yeah, I like that. I like that.
I'm trying to get I'm trying to swipe a little David Finch clout, from his show called Monday Night Draws, and mine's called Monday Night Draws with Omer Glitch.
Dude, I haven't seen him streaming forever, bro.
Yeah, he hasn't streamed. So while he's on hiatus, I'm filling in the slot. You know what I mean?
Bro, and like I don't know why like mainstream artists don't do that. You know what I mean? Like Liefeld, if he just I don't know if you know, but Liefeld just started up his YouTube channel. He's got like 200 subscribers.
Did he?
Yeah, and he's taking his observation stuff and he's bringing it over. I was watching that earlier, but
no way.
I want to try like testing some of this out, this live stream, because I'd like to do like live streams, but I don't really like doing it all by myself unless I have to, I'd rather have someone
right. It's always cool to have somebody to kind of just bounce, even if it's one person,
Oh yeah,
and to help with the chat and things like that,
It's just weird when you're by yourself.
Yeah. But dude, you've been killing it with the verticals, man. The using the phone and doing that hour stream. Hell yeah!
Yeah, it's fun.
I'm gonna try it, dude. So I have an extra phone here that's not connected to anything, and I can use it to get on the web. And I've been meaning to set this up, like if I ever need a separate second camera, and I have one, right? I have one here, but yeah, I've been meaning to use this one to do vertical.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, but I think on StreamYards, well, maybe not StreamYards, but I think Restream has a vertical version that you can make it look like a phone
That's cool.
on Restream. Yeah, or it might have been EVMux. I don't know, but I'll never use EVMux ever again, man. It has a 2-hour limit, and it made me look like a fool. A fool, I tell you.
Is that the stuff that
That's what
what's the guy
Christy
talking
likes
about?
to use.
Oh,
Christy
okay.
likes to use, yeah. And then Don was giving me hell about it.
I saw that on like
Using
Twitter.
it. I'm like, this guy.
He's like,
come on.
like aired you out on Twitter. I was like, damn. I
Yeah,
was like, okay.
he's being a little crybaby bitch. Yeah, yeah, he cries about everything, man. He's kind of a weird guy when it comes to stuff like that. Like, it's just like, dude, why do you have to be so like critical? Just have fun, man. Things happen, dude. Don't worry about it. He's like, you're ruining my show. Like, and it's so funny because he's like, it's our show, whatever. But it's his show, and I know that. So I told him, look, never again. I don't want to run the show. I just want to hang out and have fun, man. If you find somebody else to do it, man. And granted, I did say, my bad. I shouldn't have tested it out on that particular night, but I was getting excited. I was like, oh man, maybe I found a new option for all of us, so we can have 10 people on, and then I hit the 2-hour limit. I'm like, what the hell happened? The stream ended.
Oh
So, but you can have 10 people on for 2 hours. So I mean, it's kind of cool, but it kind of sucks,
yeah.
And I don't know if you could like just hit the like button again and it'll like continue the stream for another 2 hours. I should ask Christy about that, but I don't care anymore. I don't like the interface. EVMux sucks. Like, the interface sucks, and I'd rather at some point I'm gonna do the $16 a month with Restream.
Oh, nice.
What's Haldir have to say here?
I guess he
60
got
bucks ain't bad.
174 views on his
Wow,
start
dude,
video.
in the first 4 hours.
Congrats, brother.
Yeah, that's awesome, Haldir.
That's what's up.
How does K-pop know what the basement of the Alamo looks like? Are you from San Antonio, K-pop? Where you at, girl? She's over there living the life in San Antonio with her husband, being amazing. I thought you all were in Michigan, something like that. I don't keep track of anybody. I don't care. Dude, that looks awesome, dude. That looks great.
Oh, sweet. Let's see here. Two.
Yeah, the stream kept going on our end. I didn't know it ended till like 17 minutes later, Haldir. I was like, what's happening? I don't see the chat moving. I looked up at my screen on my second computer. It might have been like 5 minutes, not necessarily 17, but yeah, I looked up. I'm like, oh, dude, the stream ended, because I was looking down, so it could have been the whole 17 minutes. Dude, I hate hearing myself on streams, like my voice. I don't know. Are you like that too? I'm like, what? Who's that talking? Oh my god, that's me. That's me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's funny sometimes, hearing your voice.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't sound as cool as I want to sound. What the hell? Who's that high pitched nerdy voice? Oh man. I'm like, I want to sound cool like Matt and like all the other guys. I want to hit puberty too, Mom. Oh shoot. And then like, who's that guy with the high pitch saying bad words? What a weirdo.
That's funny.
Dude, so what's Rob Liefeld's YouTube channel? I can't
It's
find
Rob
it.
Liefeld.
Like with a space or no space, or
Let me see if I can find it.
oh well, it helps if you spell his name. Well, no, I spelled it right.
I think it's all one word, possibly.
Yeah, I'm looking it up here. Try harder, Armor Glitch. Maybe Haldir could drop it in the link for me because he's a badass. Haldir, he's so cool. He's a cool guy, dude. There's so many freaking like snippets of his videos and stuff and YouTube, and it's so funny, man. So funny. Everybody's sweating
Nice.
his material.
Dude, I seen like that thing that you were talking about, your buddy's book, The Possum.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I had seen it before back in like years ago.
really?
It was like there was like an interview with him talking about it, and it was like showing
This guy right here. This.
yeah. Dude,
Yeah, there's a whole documentary on him. I'm in
That's
it
what
too.
it was.
We're just, yeah, it was like 15 years ago. We look like a bunch of young kids. I mean, we were in our 30s.
maybe you're
but-
on the documentary, and I watched it because I watched that documentary years ago, and because
Yeah.
I was looking to see if there was any possum characters because I remember I told you I have one.
Yeah.
It's in the Butch Cleaver book, but he doesn't look anything like his. So I was like, oh fuck it, it's all good because his is more like Batman. You know, mine's straight up
Yeah,
like
super.
Wolverine and
Yeah.
Sabretooth, and it's in a different
Yeah.
setting. You know.
Yeah, he's always looking too to see if anybody else has possum characters. And
Oh,
there's
really?
one. Yeah,
One in
there's
DC.
like two guys out there. One of them is like real cartoony,
Uh-huh.
and then the other one is like a kid's book version.
Yeah.
So they're very different from his. But
I
he
got
calls
one that
his
was really close,
the
dude.
opossum.
It was fucking
Really?
crazy. Mine's called Opie Opossum.
Opie opossum. Yeah, they all have distinctive names. Like the ones he found, one of them's called Possum, just like the possum.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the other one called?
There'll
The
be more
opossum?
too, bro. There's always
Yeah,
gonna be. It's a dope ass animal, you know. Like it's
Yeah,
underused, you know.
yeah.
But whatchamacallit, Tony Ass Daniel had a possum character like in one of the New 52 books, I think, or right around that era.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. But he had like slick back hair and like white skin, you know, slick
yeah.
back black hair. But I was like, that don't really look like a possum. And then, but the one thing that like tripped me out, bro, because my character has a dead skin possum on his head, like Davy Crockett, you know, like a coonskin cap. He's got a possum,
Yeah.
you know, that's
Sure.
part of the character. And I made that up, you know, and I had it. And then in one of the books that Eric Powell did for I think it was Hillbilly, he had a dude in there with a possum skin cap on. And it was like his name was like Possum Pete, and it was just like a little throwaway anthology type character or something at the end of the book, you know. And I
Yeah.
was like, damn, I wonder if that's crazy. We were thinking the same thing, you know.
Well,
'Cause
you know they say
mine came
they
out
say
first,
that.
you know. I had it in print.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean that's a good thing, right?
As far as I know, sometimes there's characters I make up too. Like there's one character I made up, and like someone else kind of made one up too. And I was like, fuck yeah, I got my shit out on print, you know what I mean, before they even release their first issue, you know. So there ain't gonna be no like like, no, I got it right here, homie. Don't even try to step, you know.
Yeah.
But the more I found out about their character, the more ours was like different enough, you know. But if you kind of look at them right away, there's a lot of similarities, but it's hard. But like you said, you know, there could be people thinking the same exact thing at the same time.
Yeah, well, they say there's enough people on the planet now that every thought you have, there's someone else on the planet that's thinking the exact same thing you're thinking. It doesn't mean that they all lead to the same conclusions, obviously, right? But like there's someone thinking the exact same thing you're thinking right now. It's like it's probably even somebody saying the exact same thing I'm saying right now.
About
and then it diverges.
Right.
Yeah.
I wanted to make up just a random character flying with a jetpack. I don't know did you hear about that?
No.
This one is in the background. He's just got like kind of like he's got some headphones on.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
They're not headphones, they're like the ones from the shooting range, you know.
Yeah.
Those on. Like he's like got this loud ass jetpack, and then he's got these ice picks. It's like call them ice pick.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
But that'd be funny. I don't know.
It is funny.
I kind of wanted to have like a funny little character in there in the back.
Yeah, I gotta set
I
up those
finishing this like tonight or anything. I'm just having some fun with it.
Yeah, it looks awesome, dude. It's very cool.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, everybody is wondering what happened with that stream because I didn't even continue. I was like, oh, we could go back on if you guys want to. And I was like, whatever, I don't care. And I asked everybody in the group if they wanted to, and they're like, nah, it's fine. We did 2 hours. I was like, yeah, we did do 2 hours. And then all of a sudden, Don's messaging me, and he's like, "Oh, what happened?" I'm like, dude, I don't know. Evie Muck sucks. And I went lol, and he got mad because I put lol. I'm like, whatever, dude. We did 2 hours. I mean, like, that's a good amount of time, 2 hours isn't nothing. He's
2
like,
hours is
oh,
perfect.
and I feel bad, right? Because it's Hojo was on, right?
Yeah.
And we were promoting his book and stuff. And I told him, look, dude, I'll make it up to you on Wednesday if you want to come hang out. I'll send you the link or whatever. And that reminds me, I gotta send the link to him. You found the channel. There it is, Rob Liefeld. I couldn't find it for crap, dude. I searched like 3 times.
I couldn't
Let's
find
see
it.
here. Let me go like and subscribe. Thank you, Haldir. Dude, I was watching this thing about like the dead internet theory yesterday, and I was like, oh my god, it does feel weird now that I was like thinking about it. I was like, the internet used to be like so different. You people would go to Google and you'd search a bunch of shit, and you could like kind of fact check it, right, based on like 2 or 3 websites you look at, and now you go on Google and it's all crap. Like like everybody's stuck in YouTube, like in that ecosphere of
Yeah.
like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and nobody searches the web anymore. Like
No.
unless you have a specific website you go to, but websites are dying. And then they're starting to say that like AI and bots are interacting with each other on the web, and they've taken over like 57% of the internet. So like it's not even people on the internet, it's these bots and AI and bullshit. And like, how do we clean that up? Like, how do you fix that? How do you
Yeah.
take that stuff out so that? And then the lady who was talking about it, I mean, she was a good looking lady too. She's like a computer scientist and shit or whatever. And I was like, man, I really like really smart chicks. Like, man, chicks like that are just a big turn on. But anyways, and I don't know any, so I mean, I guess that ain't ever gonna happen. I've never met a woman that's smarter than me. I'm just kidding.
They're all smarter than everybody.
No, they're just more conniving and backstabbing. Anyways, I just need to find a good one. That's all. A good one. But anyways,
Don't look for it, and then that's the main thing,
What's that?
Don't look for one.
Yeah.
They pop up when you don't look for them.
Yeah.
That's what I always tell my buddies.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, the dead internet theory, people searching the web. Oh, and the conclusion was that people will eventually start looking for interactions with actual live people, and like kind of filtering that out to find. And I think that's why YouTube is kind of booming right now. YouTube's kind of having this weird little boom, and a lot of people are, yeah,
like
and they're watching live streams.
Oh yeah.
What's that? Yeah.
So even Liefeld's coming over.
Yeah. Well, I don't really like I'm not a big podcast guy, and so I've never listened to the Liefeld podcasts. But if he starts doing live streams where he's talking, and I've watched a few like on Facebook.
Yeah.
I really dislike Facebook, dude. I even dislike Instagram. But I fucking hate Twitter. I hate Twitter, but I use it. And I don't even know how to use Twitter that well, but I know how to use it like pretty well. Surprisingly, like I hate tweeting, I hate retweeting, I hate posting, I hate liking, I hate going through my wall and seeing stupid shit. I hate it all. And that's what I hate about Facebook and Instagram too. Like I just hate all that. And I love Facebook because YouTube because it gives me shit I actually like versus the other ones that give me crap I don't care about, and I don't care about other people's opinions either for the most part. I just go look for friend stuff, like that stuff, retweet that, and retweet all the people I like. I don't pay attention to the negativity stuff. I just skip over it. And
I retweet a lot of shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm one of those like retweeter guys,
Yeah. Well, I retweet stuff that I like.
And if it's like you said, it's the buddy, like your friends, you know,
Right. Yeah, I retweet
you
that
want to
stuff.
support, like they need eyes on their books or their campaigns or the channel or
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
for some
Yeah.
badass
I
stuff,
do
which
try
I
to like I'll retweet you if I see the post. I'll retweet like Marcus. People and then if people tag me and I go in and I'll look, I'll retweet whatever they said or
Right.
whatever. Unless it's something controversial like Don complaining about something. I stay away from all that stuff. Like really, I don't want to get and if people, oh man, somebody said something to me once. I don't know if it was Don or Christy or something. They were just taking the piss, right? Just for shits and giggles, and it was funny, right? And I just laughed and played into it because, like, I'm not gonna get into any arguments because I don't care, you know.
Yeah.
I don't care. Say whatever you want. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't really get into it too much either because it's like kind of pointless on Twitter, you know.
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna change? It's like going and like I'm gonna go protest. It's like what the fuck are you gonna do with a protest? No one's gonna listen to you.
Yeah.
It hardly ever works.
Right. Yeah, there was a
You know what I mean?
back
Like,
in the early days of Facebook, like 10 years ago, and even on Instagram, like I don't know, I people would try to argue with me, and after a while, it's just like this is so pointless. I get into one argument with somebody, and I was like, this doesn't work. There's nothing to gain here. Who cares? And
yeah,
I
there's
just
no
started
point.
every time somebody complains, even now, like I'll just say thank you, thank you, have a nice day. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
right.
I'd just be complimentary. I'd just be like, oh, okay. Like
there's
even
no-
if they said like you suck balls or whatever, I'm just like, okay, thank you.
All right, see you later. Bye.
Yeah. I don't have time, or I just ignore them, whatever.
This pen is freaking awesome right here. This is the
Yeah.
Micro Tip Pro brush pen from
Yeah.
Dollar Tree.
It looks like a Micron when you pulled it out. I thought it was a Micron.
Dude, it's like thick black and it's
Like
archival ink too.
Dude, that's
So
crazy. That's awesome.
It's like a whole new section they got over there.
I haven't been. Well, actually, I don't think I've been to. I went to the grocery store earlier, but I don't. I went to maybe our local Walmart, like maybe 5-6 months ago. I haven't gone. Like I don't go anywhere. I tried not to go. You see the way I see it, Matt. Since like so right now the funds are low, right? And
Mhm.
every time you leave the house, it costs money. And
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
I don't want to spend any money.
Yeah,
There's no
no, I
money
hear
to
you.
spend.
It's definitely
I'm like, damn it. I turn on my
Agreed.
car and it's like 2 gallons of gas just to turn it on. I'm just like, no, I don't want to turn it on.
no, for reals, dude. It's pretty bad out here too.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I drive a Camaro SS2 Super Sport, whatever. It's got a V8. Every time you turn that bitch on, I just drank a gallon of gas. Don't push the gas pedal. That's another gallon of gas. It's like, oh.
pretty much.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
I'm like, man, I wish I had a little 4-door, little cheap gas sipper. You know what I mean?
Oh
So
yeah.
I could Uber or something just on the side for shits and giggles. And I haven't seen anybody do it anymore, but they used to have those Uber videos of the drivers and stuff with cameras and shit.
Yeah.
And I would do that. So I can make content at the same time while Ubering or lifting or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are like the ones that do good too on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't
They're just
seen. I
kinda
need
doing
to
that now.
look it up. Yeah.
That slice of life.
Yeah. I watch a lot of like camping videos and stuff because I like that stuff. Like
Oh, yeah.
survival, wilderness stuff.
And bushcraft.
Cool. Bushcraft.
You like the bushcraft?
Yeah. Well, it's because I like me the knives. You know, I do the knives and the.
You should check out Bjorn Andreas Bohansen. He's like this Norwegian like Viking dude, you know. He goes out and does hikes and he has knife reviews and he builds like Viking villages and builds bow and arrows.
Yeah, I've seen that. I think I follow that guy. So supposedly this knife right here, this is called an opal. And supposedly this one was Like I won't flip it out because I don't know if you can on the live stream. So I,
Oh,
don't,
yeah,
I won't pull it out for whatever reason. But supposedly, Pablo Picasso sponsored this knife and did commercials back in the day for it. So I drilled a hole in it and put a little lanyard so I wouldn't lose it. But it's a pretty cool knife.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's
cool.
French.
Uh-huh.
It's called Opal. Yeah.
Yeah, French.
Anyways, French. And then I love these kind of knives and stuff. You know, get the
Oh yeah, like the tax.
tacticals. Yeah, you can. Yeah, like I said, I won't take them out. I don't want to ruin your stream or anything or your channel.
Oh, that's all good, man.
Yeah,
Just,
I don't know what the status is on like showing a knife. I guess you can, right? If you do like cook streams, if you're cutting stuff. I mean, it's.
Is this character like his costume is kind of metal in a way, huh?
Yeah, it's like a liquid skin metal.
So you could have some veins and shit too if you wanted, huh?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's silver though. It's like a silver costume though, huh?
It's like a gunmetal gray.
Okay, that's dope.
So it's not like really shiny. It has a little. It's dull. If that makes sense.
This one's gonna be fun then.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Promiscuous time traveler in the chat. Just turn it into a knife review channel. yeah. I got a big machete here and my my Rambo knife kit.
My Rambo. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. From your travels and stuff.
Yeah.
This is like one of my
this
first
is my
regular live
my
streams.
Rambo knife kit. My Rambo knife kit. It has a slingshot in it and a little. Well, I need to replace the battery on that little light. It's got the got the first aid kit in here with the compass and everything and little fire starter kit.
I should be doing a live stream on Saturday too, brother.
Oh
This
yeah,
kind of depends on if I might be going to a birthday party.
Right on. Getting some beers on, or aren't you allergic to beer? You said recently. I thought I heard you say you were allergic to beer. That sucks.
And if not, then I'm gonna have a guest on too, like talking about his book. But if not, it'll be the week after. But you're always welcome, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, this is gonna be a fun character to draw. I'm gonna have like patches of metal shines and little bits of muscle tones in there too. Sounds like fun.
Awesome, dude.
I've been watching that Tulsa King right now.
Tulsa King with Stallone.
Yeah.
Is it good? I heard it's good. I haven't watched it yet.
It's good. It's not great, but it's good. Just when it starts to get kind of too funny, it's like needs to chill with the humor a little bit, but other than that, it's good. But that's kind of his like that's kind of his style, though, you know.
Check that mane out.
Oh, that's sick, bro.
Yeah. That Finch, dude. He's badass.
Is that your inks or what?
No. This is just Finch out of this book.
His drawing book. Nice.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. Saying hi to Halder. Promiscuous Time Traveler. What kind of paper are you guys drawing on? I always draw on Bristol. And this is 11 by 17. And this is a character Glitch. And that's Omer Glitch down there. That's drawing on his paper. And this is his character. These are both the same character. So you'll probably see me drawing this on a bunch of streams until I get it done. So let me begin you.
Comic.
Nice.
Mini comic.
You got any more of those?
I only have 2 copies, dude. I'm gonna make it a digital PDF download. So if you sign up at my website at some point here soon, you can get a digital copy of this for free. But at some point, I might do another little print run. Maybe make like 100 copies and
maybe like with Pete, dude,
for the friends.
Pete Samedi,
yeah.
like the campaign on
Pizza
Fumble Comic
Maddie.
below.
Yeah. Well, I hand printed these and I made a saddle stitch stapler so I could staple them in the middle. Like made this wood platform thing with the double staplers that I cut up with a hacksaw and like I woodwork and stuff, and I made this base, and you put the comic in there and then you staple them both at the same time. So I did these by hand, so I mean I could do it again.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was
Awesome, dude.
cheap. Yeah, this was back in the day when you could get color black and white 2-sided copies for 20 cents.
Back in the dizzy.
Yeah, I last time I recently checked for how much a black and white copy 2-sided was, and it was like $1.25. I was like, or somewhere around there. So I was like, man, 4 pages, that's already $4. I'm like, how did the prices go up so much?
Right.
So, and then the color, I couldn't believe it was like I think 1-sided color is like $2-3. I was like, what for a color copy? You gotta get out of here. They're crazy.
Gotta be. Yeah. No, it's expensive now, dude.
So I couldn't believe it.
I like Finch's like his style of rendering. I get in moods where I want to like kind of render like that a lot, but then sometimes I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I love his shadows though, dude. It's just sometimes when you put the shadows, it locks it locks the pose in a lot, and then less shadow, it's more movement, just kind of
right. Yeah.
What you're going for, I guess, what the character's doing, right?
Yes, sir.
But it's ultimately though that's where it's at. Throwing down some feathers. But yeah, I'm using Bristol. I don't know what kind of paper you're using right now. What are you using?
This is mixed media paper. It's scrap pieces of paper that I would collect. So these were part of a bigger sheet. I would cut them in half, and these were the scrap pieces that I would give out to students to just sketch and stuff. And if instead of throwing them away just because they're an odd, weird size, like sometimes people don't want to use them or whatever, and so I would just keep them. And at the end of the year, I just keep them if nobody wanted them or whatever, and just use them, because after a while you get such a huge stack, and why don't you just throw them away? I'm like, no, man, it's just paper. You can use it for scrap. I mean, so that's where some of this stuff comes from, just scrap paper. But it's mixed. It's good paper. That's the thing. That's why I didn't want to throw it away, just because it's not a 8.5 by 11 or whatever. It's like a 6 by 10 or something.
Oh, that's cool.
I got a ruler here. Yeah, so 7 by 11. Yeah. So
yeah.
I don't know, recycle, reuse, kind of thing.
Exactly. Recycle, reduce, reuse. Okay. It's crazy, like looking at the drawing, like when you're drawing it like that from far away. It's kind of cool because you can like see. I don't know. Sometimes I like taking pictures of my drawings when I'm doing it and looking at it.
Yeah. I get that. Yeah, for sure, man.
Well, I mean, I do it just because
so much. Yeah.
For the little shorts I was
sometimes
doing.
I'll do it. Take a photo, and I'm like, why does it look so much better on camera than it does in real life? What's happening?
Right.
I'm like, this doesn't look as good in real life as it does. No, I don't know. And then other people will see it and they'll be like, dude, it looks awesome in person, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay.
Awesome. Try to raise that bitch up.
So what time? You're what? 12 o'clock right now? 11.
12:38.
12:30.
Yes, sir. Probably gonna keep going for another probably 20 minutes. Probably ended at 1 or so.
Cool. Coolio. Yeah, I'm prepping this for next Monday. Tomorrow
Nice.
got the hump day. What am I gonna work on tomorrow? I gotta start coloring all this stuff that I have. So I'm gonna start coloring a bunch of stuff.
I'm gonna try to go to that too, if I can. It's been crazy at work.
Yeah.
And if there's room too, because it just depends.
Yeah.
I might just jump in and when I can,
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
get in where I fit in.
Yeah. and even if you hang on back in the back room, I'll swap people in and out. Although I'm using Restream, so don't get frustrated because once it's full, Restream won't let anybody else in. But I'll ask to see if anybody wants to jump off. Usually after 2 hours, like Dell takes off, and then
2 hours is
depending if he's got work.
It's a good
then
good time.
Yeah, then. But you know me, I keep going till break of dawn, right? Right, Haldir's like 4 more hours,
Right?
4 more hours, and I'm like, hell yeah, 4 more hours.
Yeah, people are digging draw streams now. They're like more popular.
Dude,
Let's
so
see
many
here.
people are doing it now.
I always notice mistakes I couldn't see when I look at a photo of a sketch I'm working on. Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah.
100%. And I always have like a mirror too where I'm like working on it and kind of pull off to the side, look at it like that when I'm drawing.
Yeah.
Much
Yeah,
as
a
I
lot of
can.
people do the flip. They flip it over and put it to a light so you can see it the other
Yep.
way around. Especially like if you've already started inking it, you can kind of see the figure. I don't do any of that anymore. I just freaking keep drawing.
Just go at it.
Just draw, bitch, draw is what I tell myself. Draw. If you don't like it, draw it again. If you don't like that, take some white paint and fix it. It's never wrong. You're perfect every time. That's what I tell myself, dude. I'm just like and if it's so bad, I'll just draw it again. It'll be better the second time.
Right.
And if other people don't like it, I don't care. I'll just draw it again until you like it. Love me harder. But yeah, I let a lot go too, because like I ain't got time to like keep fiddling with stuff. You just make more. Make more.
Yeah.
That's kind of the thing with comics. But the thing with comics that always has held me back is story. I don't feel like I'm a good storyteller, dude, and I get too complicated and in my head about it all, and just like, just shut up and just draw something.
Yeah, stories could be killer. It's pretty brutal. Right now, I haven't been really working on that so much, but I've been doing that world building I was talking about. That's for damn sure.
Yeah,
I've been thinking of stuff. Oh yeah, I was stuck for a while, but now, was it yesterday or the day before? I really hit you know what I'm saying? Like I got some ideas.
Something clicked.
Yeah. Well, I figured like once I start like making the countries or the cities and things like that, it started coming along a little easier. Because then I kind of knew what the type of like races of characters, humanoids, if you will, that I want to do.
Yeah.
Imposter syndrome is one of my favorite topics to talk about with other people. Yeah.
Imposter syndrome. Really? Do you know a lot of people who have imposter syndrome? What is it? Fake it till you make it, baby.
Right?
Oh man.
I was like, yeah, I want to have some like werewolves and vampires and things like that, in my world, you know what I mean? That's like a big thing.
Yeah.
And it's like everything's been done already, so I'm trying to think of new stuff, and I don't want it on planet Earth. So I'm looking at like Vampirella. She's pretty cool. John Carter, that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just trying to get inspiration from those types of things. Obviously, like Robert E. Howard's like my main influence, but there's also like Clive Barker and Lovecraft a little bit. Michael Moorcock that does the Elric.
Moorcock. Yeah.
So,
dude, there was this chick in high school. Her name was Moorcock. Oh man, it was so.
That's
funny.
fucked up.
Yeah. She was always embarrassed about it.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
That was her freaking last name. Like, what could you do?
Yeah, what do you do?
Yeah,
that sucks.
She really felt imposter syndrome.
Oh
man.
Oh man.
You're terrible, Omer Glitch. You're terrible.
Terrible.
Let's see. What does he say? What does he say about imposter syndrome? Oh, let's see. Oh, nothing else. That's it. What do you talk about imposter syndrome over there? Promiscuous boy. It makes me think of that song.
Oh yeah, the
promiscuous girl.
Was it a Timberland or something?
Yeah.
Demi Lovato. It was like the 90s, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Timberland.
Stupid pop music.
Yeah, the pop music.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I love to hear women sing just because their beautiful voices and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And even in metal stuff, you're all into the metal, right? So
yeah,
that's good stuff. I just don't. I as much as they want to do screamo bullshit, like death metal-y, whatever. Like it, I don't believe it. You know what I mean? Like it stop trying to sound like a man. Just sing like a woman. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to sound beautiful.
Right. But I do like the harmonics and like Spirit Box and stuff. Those kind of bands.
Mm-hmm.
Like I do like that because they'll like sing, and then they'll do the death metal throaty, fake screamo, whatever.
It's
funny. All fake, right? I mean, just
like
Billie Eilish, right? She does the fake whisper voice, right? They all like sound like they're selling espressos at their local coffee shop.
That's funny. Let's see.
With their affectations on their voice,
talking people out of their imposter syndrome.
Right. I just want to be a faker until I make $1 million. Make $1 million. I want to fake it
till you make it.
Yeah, fake it till you
make it. I think everybody's got a multitude of imposters syndromes.
Yeah, right.
Or personalities, masks that they wear around different people to fit in.
I'm the same all the way around. I don't have any masks. It's the same bullshit.
Same old.
Yeah, if anything, I'm probably quieter in real life than I am on streams.
Yeah, I am too. I'm pretty quiet in real life as well, but I'm a chatterbox once I start going, talking about a bunch of shit.
Right, if you're around like friends and stuff, cool people, whatever. Like, but I'm just not like a. Well, I mean, I'm friendly and stuff. Like, I'll say hello to people. Chat with the cashier at the grocery store and stuff, because their job sucks, right? Like for the most part. Yep. So like today, the cashier, he's like, "How's it going?" And I'm like, "Yeah, good." And like nobody probably asks him how's it going for you, So I'm like, "How's it going for you? You having a good day?" And he was a little surprised. He's like, "Oh, it's going." I'm like, "It's work, right? And you got to do what you got to do." He's like, yeah. But it's funny. I like talking to cashiers and people at the department stores and grocery stores because they're just like they're either like hurry up, get your shit and get out because I got a line of people, or like I'm so bored and there's all this human interaction, but nobody ever talks to me. They
Right.
just want me to ring their stuff up and go about their day. And yeah, that's the case most of the time. But
Most of the time, yeah. Or you're
you
just
gotta
dealing
treat
with
them like human.
people who are rich, you know, and they live in another world,
Yeah,
and you're not in their world. I've had to deal with a lot of that.
but you know, I
Literally,
try to treat them like human beings. You know, be friendly.
yeah. Chances are
Ain't
they're
gotta
not
be
going
a
to be in
jerk
that
to her.
fucking store all the time, dude. Like,
What's that?
chances are that you're not going to be working at that store forever, you know.
Right. Yeah.
You're looking at him as like a idiot who works at a grocery store, but it's not.
Right. No. Yeah.
A lot of the time, too, you have to deal with like their problems, like a shrink kind of
Yeah.
come in. I think your boy Zach was talking about that when he was, because sometimes that fool would come out with some good talking points, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's just being really fake, you know. It's completely like just going. He's trying to fucking grift on the Friday Night Tights guys, and he's just kind of going after everybody. But he had this.
I haven't been watching him lately.
I stopped watching him about I don't know, maybe about a month ago, maybe 2 months.
Oh, really?
But he back, you know, probably a couple years ago, maybe about 2 years ago, he was saying like, yeah, dude, I used to work at McDonald's and a bunch of places. Like, but he's like, they don't tell you when you work there that you're going to be someone shrink and you're not getting paid for it, you know, because they come up and tell you about your day, or they take out all their aggression on you, you know. And I know firsthand because I worked in retail for 20 years, you know, and I'll never do it again unless
customers or other employees.
Customers.
Yeah, well, I'm not like that. I don't do that because yeah, yeah, that's weird.
Oh yeah, it's like that, especially if you're at like a high end store, you know. Where
Oh
people
yeah.
treat, you know.
Or you get a lot of bitching. Yeah. I'm not here to solve your problems. I'm just here to ring up your shit so you can get out of here. If you want to treat me like a human being, that'd be great. But
so you want your turkey or what? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want your ground beef? Okay, we got
Yeah.
Halder. What's Halder saying? I used the song Hotel Spaghetti at Dirty Art Club for my last short. The timing was perfect for the ending of the video. That's awesome, dude. You're gonna have to come on here pretty soon, man. One of these shows. I'm gonna try to start doing art streams like once a week at least, like draw stream, you know, or maybe even work it into my Saturday show sometimes, depending. I don't know. But I mean, my feedback isn't my echo isn't too bad, or is it horrible? Be honest.
I don't hear anything right now.
What about you, Halder? You guys hearing any echo? Is it really bad? I don't.
Well, I have you up on another computer.
So then that's like double, huh?
Yeah, no, I don't hear anything.
Just when I talk, so it's like computer's pretty loud, but that's cool then. Let's see here. There's this one artist, man. He renders so good. I don't know how the fuck he does it. It's crazy. Oh, we got Montoya. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, he's another guy we got to get on live stream.
You know Montoya?
Pretty badass.
This is you know
in real life? No, I don't know. I just know him from the YouTubes.
Like I'm gonna try to render with this. This is that other one. This is called the Manga Tank.
Dude, that's crazy. That's cool.
It's fucking cool. Sometimes it has trouble though, like pulling lines, but throwing them, it's pretty good. Yeah, so this is working for the thing that I want to do right here. Pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit up my local place, man.
Yeah, Dollar Tree. And the thing is, ever since they fucking bought everybody out, dude. They bought the 99-cent store. You know, they bought out a lot of stuff.
Really? They
Yeah,
bought the
dude.
99-cent store?
They bought 99-cent
They-
store. They bought Family Dollar. I think it was called Family Dollar.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. We got Family Dollars. Yeah.
They
Did
bought
they
all of
buy
them out.
Dollar Tree? Did they buy Dollar Tree?
Dollar Tree owns everything now. So I think when
it's
they
Dollar
kinda,
Tree who did.
yeah. So I think when they did that, they kind of fucking up their manga game, because a lot of kids draw manga, dude. I think they know it. And like what is it?
Yeah.
What's that store? Like Five Below. They had a really good like art section.
Oh,
Moist.
do they own Five and Below? Because Five and Below is where the last place I bought art pens, and they were great. I really liked them.
As far as I know, they don't. But these ones are, fuck, dude. You know, that's all I've been using tonight right here. I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are just like India ink. Let's see here. It was hard to get his eyeballs in there. Yeah, I tried to get a little bit of his eyeballs in there, you know.
Yeah, it looks good. Real cool.
See through. I had to erase the face. The face came out great too. I didn't want to erase it, but it's like,
Oh,
nah.
yeah.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, it's kind of suck. I've done it before too, where I draw the, like, even on this one, like I drew a mouth and stuff. And I'm like, I kind of, because you want to give them expression, right? So like, but you really can't see nothing. But you know, you do it anyways because in comics you can. You know, it's fine. You can do it.
Like later on, like I kind of want to like go like lean really hard into like a John Buscema style, you know, mix with my style.
Yeah.
But I like how he just uses a couple of brush strokes, you know what I mean, for the muscles, like on Conan and stuff like that. I want to like be at that level.
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
And it's quick, kind of like, I mean, it could be quick, you know.
Yeah.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah. Montoya did a glitch fighting a freaking dragon, and it was dope as hell. I was like, what is happening? This is so cool.
That's awesome. Another guy that renders really good is Kyle Hotz, you know?
Yeah.
He's my favorite, dude. Kyle Hotz, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
love that dude's
talk
art.
about him.
What's up?
Yeah, I've heard you mention him a couple of times.
He's pretty cool.
Did you do a Spider-Man? Did you do a lot of Spider-Man?
He was doing a lot of Venom there for a minute.
Okay, Venom. Okay, yeah. I know who he is. Just making sure.
A lot of that Venom. Go get him. But yeah, like it's crazy, like what you could do with like a fantasy world, man. You don't have to make it too big, you know, like the world itself.
Right.
Because when I look at like
right,
what is it, Middle Earth, it doesn't seem that big to me. It just seems like maybe the size of like New York or something, you know, or not New York, England or something, or maybe even Europe, you know.
Right.
There's other things too, but like Conan's world is like the Earth. It is Earth. Hyperborea.
Hyperborea.
But like,
dude, I hope they make that Conan movie. I hope freaking Arnold comes back and does something, man.
He might.
Are you looking forward to the new He-Man?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I just hope it doesn't suck. Like
yeah,
because it's for kids, right? Like, but at the same time, like all the kids grew up. These modern day kids, they don't care about He-Man.
No, they don't.
Dude, for us adults, give us a rated R version of He-Man. Fuck it, right? Like,
yeah, no, I hear though, like the costumes look pretty good. Like from the set,
yeah.
I've seen some drone shots of them filming it, like with Skeletor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be CGI, but he's a full like, got the blue skin and everything. It's Jared Leto playing him, but
really? He's gonna play
Idris
Skeletor.
Elba. Yeah, and Idris Elba is playing Man at Arms. I hear like it's just like right out of the cartoon. It looks great. They're swearing. But we'll see, you know.
Why can't they just make like that commercial they did back in the mid 2000s with the it was like an insurance was it a Geico commercial they used He-Man and
Really?
Skeletor looked freaking awesome. Yeah, you haven't seen it? I'm sure you've seen it.
I don't think so.
It looked really good.
I have to check it out.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it.
pretty funny. It looks good too. Like maybe Halder can drop it in the chat if you can find it. I just assume Haldir can find anything. He's just like a badass.
Right?
If I'm putting too much pressure on you, Haldir, you let me know and I'll stop. I'll stop, homie. Good night, K-pop. Later.
Have a good one. Oh, the Netflix show has a season 2 coming. Yeah, they had like two Masters of the Universe shows
on Netflix.
Yeah.
You know, is it weird to engage to say that I like the She-Ra show, like the original?
Maybe a little.
Maybe a little. I thought she was hot. Like I thought She-Ra was hot, like as a cartoon. Like I was like,
She's
that's She-Ra.
You seen the set photos of her? There's like her.
Oh,
and,
she's gonna be in the new one. She's gonna be in the.
Or no, it's
He-Man one?
Tila. It's Tila. I'm sorry.
Oh, Tila. Yeah.
Yeah, Tila's gonna be in the new one.
Something on Tila.
But some of it takes place in Earth, dude.
Yeah, I know. I heard that. I wish they would just get rid of their whole Earth thing. And I know like He-Man is like half Earthling or whatever.
Yeah, I think he is. And it's funny because everybody kind of has their own mythology, for it.
Yeah,
in a way, kind of like Batman,
Yeah. I keep hearing the song by Eminem, Venom, dum 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 Venom. You know when he did the Venom song for the first movie?
Go get him.
I'm just like, yeah.
Go get him.
I mean, it's a cool song, if you like Venom. I mean, Eminem.
Like Venom.
I mean, I do like, yeah. Are you a fan of Eminem?
Nah.
No, not really.
I don't really like the rap.
You stick to the metal. Yeah, I'm not a big rap guy either, but he's a white guy, so.
Oh man,
that sounds terrible, right? I like me a little Ice Cube and a little NWA. I like me a little bit of that stuff.
A little bit of the rappers.
Yeah, but I'm not a big rap person either.
Yeah, I'm just not. It's not my thing, dude.
Yeah.
Go get them.
Yeah, I have a couple of friends they're all like, yeah, they're down with the Rasa, yeah, the black people in the struggle, they're down with the Rasa. I'm like, no, not all of them, not all of them. Maybe some, but not all of them. It's like, I don't know. We know Sabe, Kimosabe.
Kimosabe.
Yeah, I was a huge fan of the Lone Ranger. I do like the Lone Ranger.
The Lone Ranger?
Yeah. I'm trying to look at my turnarounds for this character of mine, Fortune Cookie, who's what I'm drawing here. Fortune Cookie, yeah. I'm just like, how do I do this on a costume? What the hell's going on?
Well, that's the lady, right? The Fortune Cookie.
Yeah. She has a horrible backstory. It's freaking horrifying. It's very sad.
Throw down some inks on this fool's foot.
Is Fanta here? Who's? Oh, hey, Fanta. Hey, she's a fan of the goat. Hell yeah. She knows. She knows the song. Venom, Venom, gonna get him, get him. She's down with the NWA. She knows what OPP is. You down with the OPP, Fanta? She's like, I like Vanilla Ice too, and some snow.
I've seen Snow at like a wedding party, you know, and like on the YouTube.
Yeah.
No one knew who he was or like was listening, like getting into it, you know.
Yeah.
Pretty funny though. He's like
That's
Informer. It's pretty funny.
That's hilarious.
You had to watch it. It's out there. It's out there. Like the X-Files, you know.
That's funny. Yeah.
The Snow is out there.
Do, 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 do. Or how's that thing go for the X-Files?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yes,
Matt,
good
you've got a couple of comics out. I don't have shit out, but this kid, Mr. Noam Mantukas, look at this, 16-year-olds. He puts out not one, but 2 comics by the time he's 20. Like, what?
That's
the hell,
awesome.
Noah? This kid. I mean, issue 1, like the art sucks, right? Like he's learning, whatever. It's crude, but like he tells a story. Like, god dang, this kid. And look at these books; they're beautiful, beautiful books. So
We got 3 books.
there's, well, this is the same, different cover.
Oh, okay.
It's an alternate cover for issue 2 or volume 2, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, pretty cool, man. It did a nice job. Like, it looks great.
Yeah, I remember that kid, man. I see him sometimes
Yeah.
over on Shelby's stream sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I used to hang out in his chats and give him shit and all that. And he's always bitching about not having a girlfriend because he actually doesn't know how to talk to girls. But I wanted to show this to you because Conan's in it, and this is pretty freaking good.
Oh yeah, I got
And,
this.
oh, of course, this is Finch. You got this one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good.
It's like
And
usually like
Dotto's great.
Junior.
Yeah.
That was
it's good
before
stuff,
they
man.
lost the rights or whatever.
Yeah, so Marvel doesn't have the rights to Conan right now.
Thank God, no,
It's
they
a
don't.
Dynamite.
No, it's Titan. Titan has them now, dude.
Oh, Titan. Okay.
Yeah, they're doing really good, and I'm glad that they and he only got the Venom. Only his hand got venomized, you know.
Oh yeah.
His whole
Yeah.
body didn't get it.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I have another cool Conan. Well, you have red nails, right? You have red nails, or
No, I want to get it though. I want to go back and get all the Dark Horse, all the fucking Savage Sword from Marvel. Each omnibus is like $150 when they come out, but then the hardcovers, right? Because they're all put out to Titan, dude. Titan's even putting out their old Marvel shit for them and selling it. I mean, not for them, but they're putting them out.
Right. Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
So I might have 2 copies of Red Nails if I can find the other copy, because I'm slowly kind of going through my comic collection. Like I'll send it to you if I can find it. Of course, if you buy it before, no big deal. But
oh hell yeah, dude, that'd be awesome.
If I get a chance to, and I do find it, because I'm pretty sure I bought it once, and then I put it away, and I forgot that I had it. And
oh, I see.
As soon as I find it.
Yeah, Red Nails is awesome though.
Yeah.
They were gonna make a cartoon of it with Ron Perlman.
Oh yeah.
It never got made.
That sucks. I hadn't heard that. I'm trying to find it. Oh, dude, you got to pick this up though. When you get a chance, you got to get it, so we can start doing Biztober, bro.
Oh, that would be pretty cool.
Biztober. Yeah, you got to get this set. You got to find it. So originally it was $35, but I think I saw it online for 15. And Pete picked his set up for $10 at a Half Price Books.
He's always getting stuff for cheap.
I know he's
always finding shit.
I guess when you live in a big city like that, I guess you can, walk to like 2 different used bookstores and find good shit all the time.
Find all the goods.
But you got to get this so we can draw in it and do the Biztober, man.
Oh, thanks, dude. Appreciate that.
Oh hell yeah, dude! I got to pick up your books when I get a chance for sure. So it'll happen. It'll happen. In a couple months, I'll get it. I'll get the 2 issues. But yeah, we got to make this more valuable or less valuable. I don't know.
Make it less valuable.
Depends how you look at it. It'll probably be less valuable, right? Shit.
Yeah, because
Anyways. And we could do it like in a weird month where it's not even related to October.
right, like April Fools. That
Yeah.
might be a better idea, actually. To be honest.
Or in June, in the summer.
Yeah.
June-tober. So it'd be Biz June. Biz June. Biz June. Oh man, that's too funny. I mentioned it to Pete, but I don't think he. I don't know. It's hard. Pete's all over the place. He's doing his own thing too right now. He's pimping real hard his website and trying to get stuff ready for it. He's doing a whole revamp of his site.
Oh, really?
Some crap like that. I don't know. Yeah, he's
Cool.
He's in his own world right now, just trying to crank out a bunch of art. And busy with work, his IT job, whatever he does. I don't know what he does.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm looking.
Yeah.
Try to do more of that next year. This year, I just kind of want to get Hellwar done. Let's see here.
Hellwar.
It's an endless
Hellwar. I love that freaking title. It sounds great.
Published in English by Dark Horse. I'm trying to find a complete set for sale at a good price, but online it's around $2,200 for yeah. It's hard, man. There's a book I want to called Kane by this writer named Wagner, and it's like the three novels put into one, but it's like $200 hardcover, and it's a dark fantasy character, and yeah, it's all sold out. Like you can't even find the hardcovers anywhere. But Frazetta did like the first 2 covers of it, so he was a pretty big character back in the day. But I definitely want to pick it up. Let's see here. And then also the Conan, like
wow, that's like 2,200 for a complete set. Oh, dude, man, that's crazy. And you can't just try buying it little by little. That's kind of like, so a couple months back, I went down this rabbit hole of trying to find the English versions of the Akira colored manga, which came out in like single issues by Marvel. And for a complete set, like the cheapest I found was like $500.
Damn.
So, and the most expensive I found was like $1,600.
That's crazy.
I was just like, what for? But if you can track down like the issues little by little and piece them together, you could get them way cheaper. But like when someone has a whole full set of them, like they just want ridiculous amounts of money. It's crazy.
Oh yeah. Fucking nuts.
And it's not like and issue 1 wasn't hard to find. I found a whole bunch of issue one separately. But when it came to like individual issues, like finding issues 3, 4, and like 5, those were like the hard ones. And then like the very last 2 issues were kind of hard to find, and those were the expensive ones. The very last 2 issues, even the last issue was really expensive. But it wasn't no $500. It wasn't. You could get it for $30 to like $120. It just depends how good of a grade it was, and I didn't care. Yeah, so, but like $30, that's kind of a lot for a comic, at least like an old comic, unless it's worth a lot of money. But you know what I mean? Like if it's like a
depends on what you're going
first
for.
appearance of Wolverine or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. $120.
Oh, that's not bad, Haldir. That's not bad at
Cray
all.
cray.
Oh, I hear you.
Not
I
bad
hear
at
you. I
all.
got you. Yeah, the English versions are hard to procure. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, when I make the glitch comic, I'm gonna make a really limited rare run in Japanese, and then I'm gonna hoard them all and just sell like 10 copies. And
Yeah.
then when they really want them, I'm gonna make them real expensive, and they have to only get them from me.
It's a good idea.
I'm gonna make them manger. Like Irene, she went to the Tokyo Comic Con or some shit like that, and she sold her comic Fiendish or whatever.
Yeah.
It sounded like she made bank because she translated it to Japanese, and it
Yeah, I'm
already
sure.
has a little manga feel.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure like you could take even American comics over there and it might do okay because they're used to like the
Right.
same thing all the time,
Yeah.
Or even if your book's got like a
Yes,
little
sir.
tinge,
Yes, sir.
of that. It's kind of fun
Right.
drawing like this, looking at your stuff when you're drawing. Yeah, it's a little different.
Cool.
Cool. Because ultimately it shrinks up when you print it,
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's like, how's it gonna look when it's small? You know what I mean? How is shit gonna register?
Yeah.
When I draw though, dude, when I
I
ink,
bet.
I use a lot of whiteout too. Like I do the first run, then I come in with the whiteout, then I do more ink on top of that. Kind of like learned that from
Yeah.
Daniel Warren Johnson.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, he's good. Yeah,
He's dope, dude.
Daniel. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna head off to bed. Yeah, I'm gonna call in about 5 minutes. Going a little longer, about 16. Just having a great time. It is kind of late though.
Hell yeah. Those are the best streams when you just like you're in a flow and you just keep going and you're like you look up and you see what time it is, like holy crap, it's freaking 6 a.m.
Yeah,
I love those streams, man.
I don't want to go to bed right now, but gonna have to probably. I wanted to try to watch a little Tulsa King. I'm gonna use this. Yeah, I'm gonna use
like Haldir says, 4 more hours till the break of dawn. Till the break of dawn.
Right.
You can't go, Matt, till the break of dawn. I always think of Project X. That's one of my favorite movies, man.
Oh
that
yeah.
one and Euro Trip. Oh man, those are like my favorite comedy movies. Like it's just like that whole youth, like the angst and the teenage youth. It's just like, oh, I miss it. You know what I mean? I miss
back in the day.
I miss being I wish I could go back and be a teenager and do all the stupid crap that I didn't do that I should have done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'd probably be in jail if I did it all.
Oh yeah. We all would,
Yeah.
100%. Also, like Simon Bisley's inking too. It gets pretty messy, but it's really interesting to see some of it.
Dude, yes.
Like, how did he do that? It looks all
Oh yeah,
like,
absolutely.
he's just like a real artist too, He's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
There's so many. Rosetta, him, and then a lot of
I will say this. I will say this about Bisley. Like he doesn't give a shit. Like he just fucking
Oh.
does it. Like I don't think he second guesses it all that much. He
Mm-mm.
just like, I'm just gonna use spray paint. That's what I have. Fuck it, you know. Like
Oh,
I'm gonna
definitely.
drink a beer, listen to my freaking rock music,
Exactly.
and make this shit, and it's gonna be freaking awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
totally.
that's kind of how I see him. Like, cause he's a biker. He's like, I got bigger shit to do. Give me my money. Let me make this painting. Pay me some good money, cause I'm gonna go down to the bar and have some beers and ride my bike for the weekend. You know?
Yeah,
You know? That's how I kind of see him.
100%.
But I mean, he's older now, right? So he's like chilling. You know, he's chilling.
he's
like, oh yeah, I used to
not drinking
kick
no
it
more.
back in the day.
He quit drinking. He's been sober,
Yeah.
I think, for 2 years now. I didn't know that because I watched that interview. It's crazy.
Well, I met Bisley back in 2010.
Oh,
and
that's
he was
cool.
a fucking asshole.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was all drunk and shit. Yeah, he was a fucking jerk.
Yeah, I
He's
heard he
like,
was.
nah, I don't sign books. They're $5 an autograph, and I only do the first 3 at $5, and after that, it's $10 each. And I had a freaking stack, dude. I had a stack of Bisley, all Bisley, and he just looked at it like I was money, and I was like, oh, this guy. And so I was like, oh, okay, so you charge? Well, I have to think about it. And he was ready to grab the books and be like, oh yeah, cha-ching, 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 motherfucker. And I was just like, oh no, I have to think about it because I didn't know he charged. So I took
That's
my
funny.
stack back, crying like a little bitch, and I went back to my table because I was tabling, and I was like, shit, I just spent like $400 on this table, and I haven't made shit, so I can't get any signed. So I didn't get any. I got nothing signed by Bisley, and I was just like, oh man, I should take like $10 and at least go get 2 things. But I was like so fucking mad because he was drunk. He was just
Yeah,
like pounding
drunk.
beers back because it was such a dead show, and he was so mad because he wasn't getting any business either. Everybody was pissed. Like the only people that weren't pissed were RT Bear and Wolf Portatio, and they were real badass. RT Bear, it took him a huge stack. He signed all my shit. There was nobody in line, nobody waiting, and he was just talking with everybody. And then he was happy to sign everything, and he's like, thanks for being a fan or whatever. And RT Bear was
Crazy,
freaking
huh?
awesome. And then Wills, he was like chilling like a villain. Like I took him like the biggest stack. I had like 80 Will Sportatio comics. He's like, yeah, I'll sign them all. He signed them all real quick and shit. And because he was real nice and he didn't give me any static about signing any of the books, I'm like, I'm gonna buy 2 prints. So I even though I cut into the budget, I spent $40 on Will's just because he signed all my shit. He was real happy about it. I was like, can I get these signed too? So he signed my prints too. And I was just like, man, Wilson's badass. Fuck Simon Bisley.
No, I've heard that too. Like you're the second person that's told me that. But then I hear I hear other stories too. You know.
Yeah,
it happens.
But I'm sure he's badass now because he's not drinking. You know, and he just back then he was right. He just saw
I heard
money.
he was kind of grumpy. Like I don't know, someone seen him about a year and a half ago. But that might have been when he started something. You know. But
right,
I'd be down just because he's one of my favorites, you know.
Yeah, well, he was one of my favorites too till that day.
Yeah, no, it's just like one of those things, you know, where
this freaking awesome stuff. Look, and it's just like
he's just having a bad day, you know. It's like he was drunk too, dude. You know what I mean?
Everybody was having a bad day. Everybody was bitching at the con and stuff, and
yeah,
it's good, so good. Like. Just copy out. Like this is all done with ballpoint pen, dude. And it's just like, what are you doing? Like it's all ballpoint. And you're just freaking playing, and it's like you're sketching for like ideas for the inside of the comic, and it's like, what is happening here? This looks so freaking awesome.
Yeah, I wouldn't hold it against him, dude. You know.
Yeah, no, I don't at all. Like I everybody has a day, you know. Dude, so like this is Bisley, but even what's his name? He does this pen style, like the trencher. Like I totally want to emulate that style.
Well, I know what you're talking about.
How do they? What's that?
It's like really noodly.
Yeah, and it's Bisley does it,
Keith
and
Giffen.
what's his name? Keith Giffen.
Yeah,
And Keith
I like
Giffen
that
can
too.
draw like this, and like he has a John Byrne style, but he
Mhm.
has that noodly style too. And it's like, how does he do it? Like it looks so freaking good.
Yeah, I
And
love
like
it
I've
too.
loved it. Yeah. And then he like so when he did Trencher, right, Keith Giffen, like he did a shitload of bullets, like more than Splat, right? It's just like,
Yeah.
oh, I want to do that too. Tons of fucking bullets and shit. Bullets everywhere.
What's up, Tim?
Tim Olson.
Yeah, I
He's
love
doing
that
some
stuff
kind
too,
of
man.
Friday stream.
Yes, I saw that on in the DM, man. I'm gonna try to jump in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, send the link, man. Jump
We
in
just
there. Even
we're
though
just
you're
about
controversial, Tim. Tim's
controversial Tim.
controversial.
Promiscuous Tim.
Promiscuous Tim.
But yeah, we're about to start ending it right now, actually. Thanks for coming on, Omer, and you have to draw your character for a little bit, for a couple.
Dude, thanks for
hour and
drawing
a half.
Glitch, dude.
Oh, yeah,
You're
man.
freaking awesome, dude. Hell yeah.
No, I'm not, but thanks. So
No,
probably
you are
16% done with the picture. So
yeah.
it's not.
So
gonna be
how's
like-
how's the subs
end,
going?
though.
Have you gotten past 510 yet?
Yeah, I'm at 516 right now. I'm just really
Hell
like
yeah, brother.
about those watch hours, man.
Yeah. You just gotta
Those
stream more and
they've been coming up like fast.
Hell yeah.
Not
That's
as fast
awesome, dude.
Not as fast as
Dude,
as, like,
I was stuck at
but way faster than I could imagine. You know, like they weren't even moving. The watch hours weren't even moving before. Now I'm getting like at least 1 hour a day. Some days I get
Yeah.
like 5.
dude, that kicks ass.
So-
Kicks ass. Awesome. Glad to hear it, man. It's well deserved. You're an awesome artist. You're an awesome guy. Hell yeah.
No, I'm not. But thanks. I appreciate
516. What's woo 516? What do you mean, Tim? What is 516?
you. Yeah.
817.
That's my sub count.
17.
Yeah. What's up, Matt? Can't wait for Matt's book to come out. Matt LaRock. He's got the coolest last name. Yeah, I want his book to come out, man. I want to back that book.
What's the book? What's Matt LaRock? Which book is that?
I don't know. He posts a lot of art on Twitter, and it looks cool. Looks pretty fucking metal, and yeah, I dig it.
Like I know the name and I know Matt vaguely. Like I can see it, but yeah, I can't remember the book or the character.
Yeah, man. Can't wait to finish this page. I'm trying to jump on tomorrow and work on it too.
Looks real good, dude.
Oh, thanks, man. I'm definitely gonna be coming in here with some white and whatnot.
Yeah.
White out. He's not done yet.
And it looks a little bit different. Your style of rendering it, or not necessarily rendering, but like it looks a little different than your normal stuff.
Yeah, it'll be a little
like,
different.
Maybe because you're doing a little more like superhero kind of, because it's superhero-y instead of your normal like metal and death and like monsters and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. That does make sense. Because normally, it's
looks good.
Oh, than's. Well, that means I'm doing something okay.
Yeah, I like that you gave him a wang there in the crotch.
He's got something in there.
I'm just kidding.
He's got to have something, you know. Little winger.
Yeah.
I actually had to pose for this, dude.
Oh yeah. No, it's based on yours. The third leg there. I see it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I know you mentioned that last time.
Yeah, a little bit.
The arms,
the arm anatomy, right?
Thing. Yeah.
And also
looks dope, dude.
Make it look like a certain way, because I wanted to have like that U I was telling you about, you know. This is impossible. Yeah. You'd have to have someone push your arms together to get that pose.
Right. You can't go past the what is it, your oh my god, what are those things on your back called? The blades on your back? The
shoulder blades?
Your shoulder blades, yeah, there you go. You can't go past those like without somebody pulling your arms back.
And this guy's gonna get his throat taken out, and this guy is too. Ice Pick.
Yeah, I was like, is that a beard? I was like, oh no, he cut his throat. I get it. I'm like crazy.
There's that dude right
Freaking
there, like the dude with the
he's getting his face
The
bashed
bombs.
in.
it kicked in. It was like his
Yeah.
cone head, his cone hat.
Oh
flying
yeah,
off.
yeah. Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, yeah.
And we got a little Paisa
Mr.
right
Bomb
there.
Sack.
Paisa.
Yeah.
And that guy right
Very
there,
cool.
I haven't drawn his face. That
Oh,
might be
that's funny.
another character.
That's,
that's like that,
funny, dude.
That's that one dude, like the main
Batman
bad
Fuego.
cartel.
Yeah.
He's getting his
Yeah.
face like squished with a knee. So
Nice, nice.
it's gonna be action packed
Yeah, it's dope, dude.
in front of the
That's
Alamo.
dope.
Remember the Alamo,
Yeah.
motherfucker?
Yeah, the Alamo.
You heard that joke?
Viva la
The
raza!
Alamo, motherfucker.
What is
It's a
it?
joke. It's a joke.
What's his name? Puro Davy Crockett.
Yeah.
Right, it was Davy Crockett, and who's the other guy? I can't even remember.
Daniel Boone, Davy Crockett.
Yeah, there you go. Daniel Boone and Davy Crockett. Yeah.
Well,
And
thanks for
Tonto
coming
and Lone
on.
Ranger. Yeah, man.
Thanks for everybody that stopped by to say what up. I really appreciate it. Halder, thanks for dropping the links. As always, man.
Hell to the
killer.
hell to the chat.
Oh, thanks, Matt LaRock. That's a Hellbinger from Hell War. That's actually the alter ego of Burt Hell War.
Cool. Yeah, dude. I'll have to
Mhm,
draw
but-
something for Hell War. I'll do a full 11x7 piece. Send me some stuff, and I'll do a full piece.
Oh hell yeah! I got to get some more of him out there. Yeah,
Hell
trailer
War.
and all is coming pretty
Dude.
soon. Song's almost done, so I'm gonna open up that
That's
email
awesome.
list in a few months.
Yeah, I
probably-
love the name. The title sounds badass.
Hell War. Yeah, I'm trying
Yeah,
to make
dude.
him like I'm trying to create that big world that I was talking about with stories that could take place in it,
Yeah.
But I'm kind of like trying to make him the main character in there, But it's not. This is really Norse mythology, And if I was to do that, I'd have to take him because he's kind of attached to Norse mythology a little bit, I'm kind of
Yeah.
vague about who he is in the story. I don't really say who he is. So if I was to take him out of there, I mean, it's kind of like a thin line, you know what I mean? Because the world stuff,
Yeah.
I don't really want it to be attached to Earth and Earth's folklore. So
Right.
I love that character, man. I really love the character. He is a barbarian. He's got crazy strong powers, and he turned into this big beast back here. So it's gonna be hard to not use him in the when I got planned out. Because I actually had like a concept for the second book. A lot of it was going to be kind of in a kind of nautical, taking place in like Scandinavian fishing villages and things like that, But
Yeah.
probably not going to do that.
Oh man.
But thanks for stopping by, man. It was fun hanging out with you, and looks like I might start streaming like this a little more. Try to do it like once
Yeah,
a week.
badass. Yeah.
And I'm
Make it a show, dude. Make a show. Come up with a little thumbnail, like come up with a little witty title. Come up with
right.
little witty thumbnails and schedule it and try to keep to it. And YouTube loves freaking schedules. Like they like weekly stuff. Like it's crazy. It's crazy.
Anyway, just gotta do something with this reverb or this echo in my room because I can just hear everything twice. It's
you hear it on your end?
on the phone.
Oh, that sucks. That's
Yeah. So
And you have headphones on? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
my phone,
Oh,
it won't even
shit.
turn it down all the way. It like keeps it on a little bit. The volume, it's freaking weird. So,
Maybe do all the sound through your headphones instead of your computer and mute your computer and turn all the volume off on your computer and just use the phone.
let me try that 1 second.
For
Let's
sure.
give it a shot since we're here. It's a test.
Yeah, absolutely. Sure.
1 sec.
Can you guys hear me right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a mad echo still.
Yeah. The echo's coming through now. Yeah.
Is it still
Tim
echoing?
Wilson says, say something again.
Yeah.
I don't hear
it's
I don't
echoing.
hear an echo from you.
You don't hear an echo from me?
No. it sounds a little echoey, but you don't sound echoey.
It's weird though. I'm getting an echo. It's even louder.
Maybe turn off the mic on the computer and then turn on the mic on the camera cell phone, because right now the mic is off on the cell phone, so you got to go to the settings and then switch them in StreamYards. No, can't hear you. Say nope, still can't hear you. You go to settings on StreamYard, go to audio, and then check the microphone settings. See if it picks up your cell phone. Nope, can't hear you. You did turn the mic on your cell phone, but I don't know, it's not picking up your mic. No, nothing. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Yeah, I totally forgot that he did that, Tim. Ozzy pissing on the Alamo back in the day. Yeah,
This
funny.
is hard, dude. It's hard to get it right.
Okay, right now it sounds really good. Whatever you did right now, there's no echo over here, and you have both mics on.
It's just a bunch out here.
Are you getting an echo still?
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting an echo still? Dang.
Yeah. Somehow it's picking it up.
Sucks.
This is probably like
maybe
the best right here,
do you have an extra set of headphones that you can plug into the cell phone so that it won't pick up the sound?
Oh, that's a good idea.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Try that. Since we're on right now, I might as well test stuff out. That's what I'm here for. Technical support, right, Haldir? But yeah, no, it's a good time right now. 100%. I'll just draw. And he's back.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
That's crazy. Hello?
Did it work?
It's weird, man. Like for some reason it's still coming out of the it's still coming out of like some
the computer?
No, it's on my phone. That's crazy. I'd have to probably change the settings on the headphones inside of the phone, for the StreamYard settings. I'm thinking.
What if you? Dang.
Crazy, huh?
Are you using an Android or iPhone?
Android.
You know how you can pull down the settings and then go to the audio settings? Can you mute it there? Like, see if you can open up
That's what I was going to try to do, but
see if it lets you do that.
Let's see here.
Because I'm assuming when you press the volume rocker on the side and you lower it, it won't let you lower it all the way, right? That's what you're saying?
Yeah. We'll try that out. Let's see. Let's see. They have echo cancellation. How's that? Is that
I don't hear anything over here. Yeah, it sounds the same.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's gone on your end. Well, you
Yeah.
figured it out. Hell yeah.
That was it. So all I had to do was turn the echo cancellation off.
Kick ass. All right. Glad we figured it out.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I knew it was something fucking easy, dude. You know? I'm like,
Yeah.
dude,
You just
like why not
just
why
gotta
not just
mess
use
with
your
the
phone
settings.
and just invite yourself, you know, like on StreamYard. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I was that's what was always my concept, but it wasn't something happened. What it was is a browser, because you know how like you DM yourself shit through like Twitter. You can't
Right.
use Twitter's
Yeah, yeah.
DM. You have to copy the link and then paste it into to Chrome's search bar for my end, you know, and then
Right.
that
Yeah.
will bring it to that. So I'm like, oh fuck, I could do it now. Then I could probably do the noise cancellation too on my computer too. So I
Right.
thought about that. I didn't even think about that.
Right.
Obvious escaping me again, bro.
Yeah.
Getting old, man.
It happens. It happens. You know, and you hadn't done it, so this was the first time. So it's your test run. No big
It's a
deal.
glitch draw practice stream.
Yeah. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
guys. Yeah, I want to see your. I don't know if Matt Rock's still here. I'm gonna hit that full up, but he's got some cool characters, you know, like just dark, like
Yeah.
skulls and like dark fantasy. You know what I mean? That's the type of shit that I want to do. I'm planning something
Right.
big, man. Like the fantasy shit. Once I start rolling into it, that's what I'm gonna be working on, bro. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna have stories in there, you know.
Right.
And
That
just
sounds
everything else
awesome,
is
dude.
kind of go take a back seat for like 10 years. But
That's cool. Real cool.
I got this one
Yeah,
character
dude.
that's in Hell War, and he's because he's got a whole band, dude, the Hell War band, you know, in the story.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just a lead guitar player. He's not the singer or nothing, you know. But
Yeah.
the rhythm guitar player, he's a badass. He's like an evil kind of like barbarian type dude, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's like just evil. Like he's like black metal kind of. He's got these big teeth, sharp teeth, and long tongue, kind of, you know, like Gene Simmons. And
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. He'll pop up in
And
there.
so do they like go around touring the land and getting into adventures and playing music and stuff? Like,
Yeah,
is that
sort
kind of
of.
what you're
Yeah, but they don't
thinking?
really like you. If I want, it would be more like backstories where I could do that. You know what I mean? But they pretty much just like play shows. You know, like a normal band. You know, like he doesn't.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like they just play, but they all kind of come together to kind of just chill, you know, but they all have their own little like adventures they go on separately. But when they get in the band, it's just like they're just playing metal. You know what I mean? Like they're not really superheroing it, like being like superheroes or, you know,
They're
beings
not
with
pulling a Witcher.
superpowers.
They're
What's
not
that?
pulling a Witcher and banging witches and stuff. So
No,
they're not
they're just
pulling
there to play
a
metal
Witcher.
and like drink some beers and then go back to like fighting all types of super villains. You know what I mean? With their superpowers.
Right.
You know?
Nice.
But like everybody in the
Sounds
band is like a different character, like from a book I was gonna do. You know, I was gonna have Butch
Right.
Cleaver be the singer, but I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. So I actually plucked somebody out of Norse myth.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I could have put Butch in there. That was like low hanging fruit, but I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. But the bartender from Butch Cleaver, he's a Viking cowboy, you know, and his name's Vargbjorn, and he's got a mead hall saloon. And he's like the only male in there. He's just the bartender and the owner of the place. And then there's a bunch of like cowgirl shield maidens, you know, and they're prostitutes. And they you know, they run the place. You know, it's kind of like the Sin City, you know, prostitutes that kind of have the guns. Same shit, but they're more like cowgirl shield maidens, you know. But you know, Butch goes there to go there to take some shots and hang out, you know. And there's this other like kind of barbarian guy named Chieftain Wallace. I was gonna make a story about him. He's half Scottish, half Cherokee, and he's the descendant of William Wallace. Yeah, he's a descendant of William Wallace, and he's got a claymore sword, you know. So I had like a big story where I was gonna put them together, and it was gonna have a lot of werewolves in it, like skinwalkers, you know.
Right, dude. What a combo of a what and a what?
Well, I kind of wanted to make like an American, like kind of Conan type thing. Yeah, he's part Cherokee, or he's half Cherokee, half
like
Scottish, you know. So he's
Chieftain
like Wallace, you know. And he's got the sword of his great grandfather, which is William Wallace. You know,
The sword of Willem Wallace. Willem Wallace.
yeah. So he's trying
He's
to put
got the size. What did they say in Braveheart? He's got the bulls the size of.
yeah,
Oh my god,
something, right?
it's such a great freaking movie, dude.
He's trying to-
That's freaking cool concepts, dude. You got some good freaking.
And he's got the
ideas.
kilt and everything, dude, and the long like Cherokee hair. You know,
Yeah,
he's got like a green kilt. It's all plaid, so he looks kind of like Cherokee and Scottish. You know, and he's
dude,
a
that sounds
badass.
cool.
And he drinks out of this like he has like this skull mug. He's always drinking out of with horns on it, like growing it like the horns are in the skull. He's just chilling in the bar. So you got the
What
three
the
of them.
hell,
You know, you
man?
got Butch Cleaver that's like this like fucking dead, you know, phantasm, and then you have Vargbjorn, which is this like he's basically like a werebear. He's like a werebear pretty much, you know. Vargbjorn means wolf bear. So I was gonna make him a werebear later on in the story, you know, like part wolf, part bear.
Yeah.
And but I didn't really, you know, but he's in Hellwar's band, Vargbjorn. He's the bass player. So and it's his bass has all these big ass fucking bear claws sticking out of the side of it. And he has a Viking helmet he never takes off, like Judge Dredd, you know. And he's got like two 6-shooters, and he's got a big sword on the wall inside there. And the sword is one of the swords that well, I don't want to spoil it, but Hellwar's been around for a long time. So there's actually a Hellwar sword hanging up in the bar in the Warg skull, you know. But the bar is a Viking ship turned upside down. And
what?
Yeah, and the
freaking
doors
awesome,
is an
dude.
actual Viking shield cut in half. So like you push it open like a saloon door, you know.
Yeah.
It's a shield. So
What the hell?
there's a lot like Butch Cleaver is just wild, dude. It's wild. It's a lot of fun, you know. It's got that kind of Evil Dead like Army of Darkness feel to it, you know. But like it's a real comic booky, dude. You know what I mean? But gothic horror, you know, fantasy. You know what I mean? But you got cowboys, Indians, vaqueros, pirates. You know, like
Dude,
it's got all that shit that I like from back. Vikings are in there, you know. It's got everything, and it's a fun world, but it's not mine. I figure it's Earth's world. It's just a different time, a different you know, dimension, sort of, you know.
Right.
And there's real historical figures that are kind of in there, but it's like I don't want to do that anymore. I kind of want to make something completely mine that isn't anything, you know. But I want to try to make everything kind of in the same universe still, like it's just in a different dimension, you know.
Yeah. Are you do you watch any sci-fi stuff, or you're just kind of into like all the
No,
like,
I like sci-fi too. I watch everything. I'm a genre whore. I got the stomach bugs.
Well, I mean, were you like you like freaking Predators? I mean, that's sci-fi.
Yeah.
There's have you watched
Art of War Applied Comics. Nice.
Have you watched is that Tank? What's up, Tank? He's free from Dadland. He's hanging out here 3 a.m. I'm free from Dadland.
Right.
He's been stuck in Dadland for like a whole week.
I know how that is.
Except midday when he's doing his show. Hell yeah, Tank. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow, buddy. But have you watched The Foundation, the Apple show?
No,
like
I don't have
talking
Apple.
about world building.
No,
dude, go to the high seas and pirate the booty if you can, and watch that shit and fucking Raised by Wolves. Dude, your brain will expand and be like, what are these concepts?
I know Raised by Wolves was supposed to be attached somehow to like Alien, I think, by Ridley Scott.
Yeah,
I think.
Ridley Scott, because he was a producer. So yeah, there's some connection there to Blade Runner and Aliens and Planet 623 or whatever. Yeah, there's reference there. Yeah, and it has androids.
It's just a little too like high tech for me, you know. Like it's cool, but I like stuff that's more magic based, I guess, and axes and swords and crossbows and arrows and shit.
The Foundation stuff and Raised by Wolves has these magical elements. It's like based on tech, but it's so advanced that it feels like magic.
Yeah, no, that's cool too. I like that when when you get up to the precipice, like right on that line, you know, like He-Man or Thor, kind of, you know what I mean? where it's getting right there.
Man. It's
Even John Carter, like I threw him out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like
I
another
love
one
John
too with
Carter's
Barsoom
freaking
and
awesome.
the tech they got over there. I fucking love John Carter.
Dude, I
So it's
love that
kinda
movie.
hard. Like right now, I got like in the world, my world, it's got it's got like a plains, it's got snowy like ice, mountains. It's got an ice forest, and then it's got a Carpathian like forest, and and then it's got this hellacious like fucking like, oh man, it's gonna be a big world, but it's gonna be kind of like the size of like Texas or California, And I think of those places because both of those states have like a lot of climate changes, So like California, you got a desert, you got everything here except for the jungle, So, but if you want a jungle, you can
the
just keep going
beach,
down.
you've got the mountains, you've got the forest on the north up there.
We have everything
same
here,
with
so
Texas,
it's a good place, and same thing with Texas, So I'm kind of thinking of places like that where I can actually where it could be a world like that where it's the size of California or Texas, and you have different countries and but not too big. Do you know what I mean? And a different planet,
it's
too,
manageable.
So.
The only thing that I
maybe 6 different
wonder
races.
about is like, how do you get away from like the human form? You know what I'm saying? Like if you're trying to think that far outside of the box, like you can't escape the humanoid even form, like because you still have to have things like hands, right? Even if you're like a 3-fingered hand thing and a thumb, right? Because you want them to hold guns and knives and shit.
100%.
And then how do you get away from knives and guns and shit?
Yeah, there's just certain things you can't get away from, And there's just certain things like for me, like I'm gonna have, I'm definitely gonna have humanoid stuff, and anthropomorphic things,
Right.
And like and there's gonna be humans in there, just maybe some fucked up ass humans, or at least humanoid, But I like so far, like the only thing closest to a human would be something that's like I don't want to spoil it, but kind of like a caveman.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
So,
but what about okay, so have you watched the 3-Body Problem over on Netflix?
No,
Okay, so they don't really show the other aliens, but like they're non-humanoid as far as we know. They appear to us human like, but they're like these like non-corporeal forms. So like you're wondering, what do they look like,
There's
so
only so much you can do without turning it into like a blob of jelly,
Right.
Or just like something that's like an outline that's made out of smoke or or vibrating, we're just like a line,
Right. And as human beings, we tend to give human properties to everything, right? Like we want to see a humanoid form of some kind. Like we just
it's cooler.
Like Mothman, right? Like Bigfoot, right, you know what I'm saying? Like all those things, like they become bipedal, Well,
it's like, say if I make like like you make like a whole world of like werewolves on all fours, they don't get up. Like say they're all like American Werewolf in London type big werewolf dogs, those you'd have to make their house, their kitchen, everything would have to be on the floor,
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's
be like,
crazy.
So that's a lot of thinking. What would the weather be like and all that? And so I'm trying to fuck with that for a while, and I'm not trying to use AI or do any of that shit. I'm trying to pump it out of my skull. So I want to do that, and then I want to start writing like stupid little revenge and love stories and things like that within the world, But I don't know. I really don't know. Like I just want to create my own shit and have some cool characters, some cool like kings in there, and maybe an emperor, and maybe a couple badass like kind of like these big iconoclasts within these different countries, because I really like Conan's like Conan stories. They're very like liberal, like liberating. He's running around just going on adventures. But then there's also like characters like Cole, where he's just like a brooding king that's always like worrying about things and second guessing himself and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I also like Elric too, where he's like has that sword that sucks the blood out of people and is everyone around him, and just evil, dark, fantasy world. You know what I mean? So there's a lot to do, man. And I figure you build your own world, you can just have it's yours forever, and you can just you can kind of live there in your mind and create all these cool things, And I feel like I've kind of been trying to do that, but I haven't really fully embraced it. I thought it was kind of cheap, kind of like cheesy, but now I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it, you know. But it's something you got to commit to.
Man. Hell yeah. Yeah.
So humans, gross, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, I guess I'm gonna get going, man. I'm gonna go probably have a little whiskey, watch a little Tulsa King.
Ooh.
Probably.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the world is a character. Yeah, the world's a
Right.
character. The country's a character. The city's a character. That's the way I see it. Like I look at I Gotham is a good point. You know, that's just one city. You know, and then
Mega City 1, right?
yep. And if you put Gotham in Texas, then you turn. You know what I mean? Like it's something
Right.
totally different. Then you put Texas
Hell
on
yeah.
America, and then you put America on Earth, and all those things have different
Yeah.
characters. So I know it's
Characters,
kind of weird,
yeah.
but
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm not going to go that far out. Like I'm going to have city states like Greece, you know, like Sparta,
Right.
Olympus, you know.
Right.
Make it easy. Don't get too crazy.
I often forget that Mega City 1 is the United States, you know, like
Yeah, it's the Eastern
that's how
Seaboard.
Britain, yeah. That's
I was
how
gonna
Britain
choose
saw
that, or I was
us.
thinking of
And
that.
you
Or
always think it's England, but it's not.
England,
It's
yeah, I always
US.
forget too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like and
Yeah.
the East Coast too. I think the East Coast also is a good. Like we were talking about Texas and California, but the East Coast kind of has the swampy area down there a little bit too. You know.
Yeah.
But everybody kind of has swampy wetlands, but just like the Louisiana area and the Floridian,
Right.
that's that boggy area.
Yeah. They have a crap load over there. Yeah. We have
Yeah.
some here in Texas too, but like out in Florida and Louisiana, it's like it's a real deal, you know.
And then I
it's
kind of like jungles
swampland.
too, you know. Like I kind of want to have like a jungle with swamps, you know, like the swamps from like
Yeah,
Florida, but
that's
like in
cool.
like a jungle like India or something. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot,
Right. Yeah.
But that I would probably put on an island.
get that.
You know,
You gotta have that quicksand, right? Because you gotta have a
Mm-hmm.
little quicksand adventure.
have some pirates that go there.
Indiana
And,
Jones style.
you know,
Yeah.
like so that's something. I'm
Haldir
gonna
and Tank
working on.
say 4 more hours.
Yeah,
4
right.
more
I wish.
hours.
Got 2 solid hours in. Thanks for showing up, guys. I
Oh, yeah.
appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
But,
Hit the like,
where-
share, follow, and subscribe to everybody. Por
Where
favor.
can everybody find you, Omer?
You can find me on the YouTubes and on my website, GarciaDesigns.com, and all these other places here. Everything is at Omer Glitch or GarciaDesigns.com. Check it out. And then make sure you like, share, follow, and subscribe to Matt and myself and everybody else in the chat. Give us some love.
Nice. Thanks, brother. And you guys could find me here. I also do Saturday night live streams at midnight Eastern time. Might have a guest on this week or next week, depending. I might be going to a party this week. There's a lot of this stuff going on right now. And looking forward to that. And thanks everybody for watching. And I'm going to be having a book coming out later next year, Hell War. So that'll be coming out pretty soon. And you guys get ready for Glitch.
Hell War.
Hell yeah.
I'm ready for the soundtrack, dude. I'm ready for you to get the metal
song?
soundtrack and the band going and the songs and everything. I'm
Just one song,
Mad
but I wish I could have a
Metal
soundtrack.
Mad.
But trying to pack it all into one song, hopefully.
Can you give us a little riff of your death metal voice?
No, it just wouldn't. I don't know.
No, you're
It's
too
not-
on the spot.
Yeah, I have to practice.
You got to practice.
Yeah,
You got to practice. He's got to practice, folks. He's got to
Yeah.
practice.
got to summon the beast to get it out.
Ooh. That sounds awesome.
But yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. And
Look,
always remember to be
I
bold.
made a note. Do Biztober with Matt Burke and AKA Pad.
Right?
I ain't gonna forget it.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. Have a good night. Peace.